Campbell. Dan Campbell. Okay, so the whole biting kneecaps, aggressive. I think people perceive him from the outside as sort of a meathead Neanderthal persona. But the reality is he's got a lot of depth to him, and we in Detroit have come to understand that. Boy, he had some tough decisions to make. And it seemed like he hit on almost all of them. First, the 3rd and 4 hold that he decided to back up the Rams and give him another shot at moving the chains, but figured I can move him out of field goal range here. Which, maybe it seems like an easy call, but that's not an easy call. Because you've got a chance for them. They're from the 34, looking at 4th and 4. So that's a 52-yard field goal, 52-yard field goal, which is makeable. Campbell decides to back him up. And ideally, you're hoping, all right, make it 63-yard field goal, 62-yard field goal, out of field goal range. But a short completion puts him right back in makeable long field goal range. And a short completion is kind of easy on 3rd and 14. But when you get it to, they get another crack at moving the chains, you're running the risk of them either A, scoring a touchdown, or B, getting a walk-off field goal. But he backed him up, believed in his defense, and that's when Cam Sutton was in coverage on Puka Nacua. Cam Sutton, who unfortunately got toasted earlier on that 3rd and 1, where I get it, man. It's 3rd and 1. You don't want to give up an easy completion for a first down, but he fell for the double move, jumped the route to try and keep the first down, gave up a touchdown instead. It's a tough position to play, but you got to have a short memory. Cam Sutton was manned up on Puka Nacua on 3rd and 14 and forced the incompletion. Did he get away with a little tug of the jersey? Yeah, that stuff happens. It's not reviewable. And if the refs don't have a clear look at it, it is what it is. But he made the right call there. And then the call at the 2-minute warning to throw, when Rams have one timeout, do you make him use a timeout and make a one play to get the first down? I think Campbell, and I can't wait to talk to Goff about it and hear Campbell this week, decided we got 2 shots to go 8 yards. And if we get this first down, it's game over, man. And it was 9 yards. And they called a play that Campbell told the story about Jared Goff coming into his office after the game, and they were laughing and celebrating and reliving it. And Campbell said to Goff, how many times have we practiced that play? That go-win route to Amon-Ra St. Brown, as he called it. And, it's a great story about sports and coaching and repetitions and copy-paste, same thing over and over. But that was one play that Dan Campbell, he said, how many times did we practice that? So then with a chance to close out a playoff game, they called that play, this play that they've run over and over and over again. And I want to get into all the nuance of that play with Jared Goff tomorrow. Okay, is it, you say it's a go-win route, it feels to me like, okay, we got man coverage, just go get open. And is Jared reading, and is Amon-Ra and Jared reading the coverage and making the decision that's an in-cut and not an out-cut? And when he's going to cut short of the first down, then battle for the last yard or two. Like, there's a lot that goes into stuff like this. I want to spend 10 minutes talking about it with Goff. We probably won't. I'm going to try. Because it was obviously an incredibly important call, an important execution, and ended the ball game. But they could have said, we're going to run it, make them use their timeout, and then try and move the chains on 3rd down. I'm going to guess that their plan in the huddle was, during the 2-minute warning, we got 2 shots to get 9 yards. We got a quarterback whose efficiency rating is high. He's completing whatever it was, 80% of his passes yesterday. Let's take the chance that he won't throw the incompletion and give them a free timeout, because he's reliable, and we've got a great receiver that we think can win here. And, I mean, I want to know what the play call – these are all questions that I want to know the answer to. What's the play call? What's the second read? When Goff is looking over the defense, did he see right away that Amon-Ra was going to have this route available to him? Because this is the biggest conversion, third down conversion for the Lions, like in my lifetime. Wasn't even a third down. It was the biggest first down that they got probably in my lifetime. Because that Dallas playoff win they had years ago, that game wasn't close. They blew Dallas out, and then their game against Washington was a blowout. So there wasn't sort of that end-of-game moment to dissect and talk about its importance. You know, Michigan's 4th and 2 completion to Corum in the Rose Bowl, stuff like that. This was an insanely important play, everything on the line. They trusted Goff. They trusted Amon-Ra. I mean, I want it all on that play. But they decided to go for it there. Campbell played the right cards. And whatever the staff did defensively at halftime to get the most out of their team in the second half defensively held the Rams to 6 points. A lot of good coaching took place. A lot of good coaching.